Yo, what's up my peoples, aka my A-listers, I should say yo Joes, as we're looking at G.I. Joe Operation Blackout. And this video is going to be a review, which is why I'm on this screen first, but we are going to be doing the walkthrough in this as well. So I want to start here because it showcases like the main screen and whatnot. But once again, this is AntDaGamer, aka AntDaGamer, and let's go ahead and cue that TV Tokyo intro. Yeet!
My magic is never giving up!
Alright, a couple of days ago I mentioned that I'm gonna bring back reviews, but reviews are gonna be part of my walkthrough. So somewhere between the walkthrough when I start, I'm gonna have a special where I actually review my final thoughts on the game. There may be a part 2 somewhere in it, like after I play the game and finish, but I'm not guaranteeing that right now. I'm just guaranteeing my usual for the first time within the walkthrough, and somewhere down the line from that, an actual review when I think I played enough to actually review it. So we're going to talk about story, we're going to talk about features, we're going to talk about everything while actually still giving you impressions and reactions while playing the game as well, which I think is a different aspect that other people's going to do on YouTube. May not be a popular way of doing it, but I think this works for me, and it gives me some clout back in the review game. So you see G.I. Joe Operation Blackout, you see campaign, you see team battle, you see no one has the battle, you see options, and you see credits. Now, my thing about this game, what I do like, okay, I'm gonna start off with something positive, is the fact that they offer replayability when this game is not connecting online, which I don't like, because I figured that this game could have been like probably pretty good. But I think one of the reasons they did that is because the game is not really balanced like it should be, especially with its gameplay. But this feature right here, like for example, let's take a look at STORMSHADOW. So you can unlock all these different things with STORMSHADOW. Different abilities and things like that. But most of all, skins. I know skins are things I know some people would definitely love to have. But it shows different things with him and things you can unlock. So, also they have comics. I only found 2 comics. I love that I found that one. How do you get these comics? Basically, you find them around, hidden throughout things, and also doing special things to get it. They have videos as well. You got to unlock by completing all side missions and getting all level collectibles. Haven't done that yet either, but I think these features add to the replayability, which is something that you definitely want to know about when you buy a game like this. It's kind of lower than most games, but it's still a small title, so anytime you put replayability in something, it adds to the value of the game. Team battle is a big disappointment. I have another video, I will link it in my description of this video. Team battle is basically only can be played with people locally. If you have friends, you can share play it. That's another way you can do it. You can share play with other people that have the game and play these modes. There's different modes like capture the flag, team arena, assault, king of the hill. Yeah, those are about all the game modes. King of the hill, capture flag, assault, team arena. Team arena, capture flag, assault. I think y'all seen it in there. So there's about 4 game modes in that. So we're gonna go ahead and do what you guys are here for right now. Let me get my words out. Dive into the campaign right about now. As you see, play with solo, or you can play with a co-op partner. And I kind of like that. Me and my son being able to play it in a co-op game. There's not many co-op games out there, so giving us the ability to play co-op split screen, I gotta give kudos for that. because it needs to be done more often, and I'm hoping with next gen coming up, we get to see that more often as well. So the mission that we're going to be doing here is made in Japan. Now I'm going to talk a little bit about the story first. The story is just the usual. The Cobra has pretty much took over the government, and they also put the Joes off the map, similar to the movies. So the Joes are not only trying to stop Cobra, they're trying to find themselves once again, get the Joes together so they can take down Cobra. So that's how they go. So in this episode, you guys are going to see me doing Made in Japan. So under the light of the full moon, Firefly and STORMSHADOW assault the fabled Arashikage Dojo in search of an old treasure. I'm playing on action figure, and I'm going to explain that too since we're giving review aspects in this video. So the gameplay to me is unbalanced. It's hard sometimes to get your reticle on, especially bosses, because it's so fast and frantic. You're just shooting around and throwing. It's hard to get an aim on them, and it's just the aim is too loose. It's not tight. If that makes any sense to some people. So which is why, and there's so many enemies that it gets so frantic. Like it's not balanced at all, the gameplay. So which is why I'm currently playing on this level, especially for my initial walkthrough. Now I probably go back, and I have some videos of it on government issue, even play with my son on government issue, and it was something else. I will probably go back and play this game anyway, so it's not a big deal. But my first playthrough, I like to sink it in and enjoy the story, which by the way, this game does have a great story. So in this mission, you're playing as Cobra. You can play as Firefly or STORMSHADOW. I think I want to do something different to separate myself from other people. I am going to actually play as Firefly. I'm sure everyone plays as STORMSHADOW. I'm going to play as Firefly. I'm kind of scared because the speed is kind of slow.
Excellent.
But that's what we're going to play as.
I am sorry to disturb you. You asked me to wake you before dawn, but I see you are already awake. Your battalion also appears ready to move out.
We better be. We might be all that's left against Cobra. Has there been any word from...
No, I am sorry. We have had no further contact since he brought you here. Maybe he is still looking for more survivors. If you like, you could hold off another day or two and wait and see if he returns. You and your unit are welcome to stay here for as long as you need.
I'll be outside shortly. We'll be moving out within the hour.
This was supposed to be a cakewalk. Blow up a bunch of ninjas, light a few ancient buildings on fire, grab the mold component, and then back home in time for happy hour. Instead, those look like armored battalion grunts up ahead. But they aren't gonna be dumb enough to bring a sword to a gunfight.
It doesn't matter. They are still outnumbered. Crushing whatever resistance force they were building will just be an added bonus for the day.
All squads, hold your positions. Let's take them down.
So yeah, as you can see, the story is great. That is the best thing about the game. The story pretty much is the main thing that kept me personally in the game as a huge G.I. Joe fan growing up. This is Mission 9 once again, made in Japan.
You lived here, right? You must know the place then.
Yes. All of my childhood, this place was all I knew.
Wow, I just meant like, where's the mold? No need to get emotional.
Remind me.
Yoink.
Okay, so I didn't want to talk over any of the lines of the actual cinematics and stuff because, to be real, like I said, that is one of the best parts of the game. Now, I'm looking over this map for those comics and things. Remember, we discussed that at the beginning of the video. If you guys watched that part, you want to collect those to get certain features unlocked. So I just wanted to look around, see what I seen. So this objective is reach the dojo's main entrance. A lot of times I don't even bother about weapons unless I don't like the ones that the characters have. And honestly, a lot of times I don't.
Boom! Ready to blast something.
So, back on talking about the story. The story's on point. One of the best things about the game is the story. The story's gonna draw you in. It's gonna keep you playing.
It should be at the
Especially
dojo.
if you
We
would
should
go
take a shortcut through this path.
Now, if you don't know nothing about G.I. Joe, you may not be a fan of it because you're not gonna know the characters. You're not gonna have much insight into it. You won't know the nostalgia of some of the things that are being said. Okay.
Boom!
Let me get into cover.
Kaboom!
I guess at this point we should start talking about gameplay because y'all already know the story good. You can see this is my first time doing my reviews this way, so bear with me. I did get me some notes and whatnot, but I'm not used to doing this time of commentary while playing. I'm sure I'm gonna get better with it as time goes on, but let's go ahead and talk about gameplay. Take this guy out. So,
Need more boom.
the mechanics of the guns, like I said, I had to go all the way down to 651 because it wasn't tight enough for me. It was too sensitive. The control layout, the idea of the controls is great. I love the control scheme to a certain extent, but how it actually plays out and how it functions is a totally different thing. You run out of ammunition a lot. And if you watch my videos, it happens so often. And it's not always just because I'm hitting the wrong button on time, because it's similar to Gears, so I like it. If you play Gears of War, you know what I'm talking about. You gotta, if you hit the reload, for example, probably shouldn't do it. If you hit the reload right on time, it's gonna pretty much, you know what I'm saying, it's going to give you a quick reload. If you're off base, it totally penalizes you, which is not like Gears. So like, you're sitting there, and if you don't get it in time, you don't get your reload, can't shoot, can't do anything, you gotta wait to try it again. And that is something I don't like.
Yoink.
Alright, we complete the first objective. Now we got a planet that's supposed to charge to clear path.
The device needs time to charge.
This looks like to be a very greatly designed mission. It's my first time doing this mission, but I'm just comparing it to the others. It seems as the game goes on, the mission design got better. These drones also are freaking pain. If you don't get those drones, and there's a lot of enemies,
Fly, my pretties.
I guarantee you're gonna probably die. My other issue is when it comes to gameplay is, well, when it comes to gameplay, they did not teach us anything about these ultimates. All the characters have ultimates, but yet, you cannot really take advantage of those ultimates because you don't even know what they do half the time. Unless it's somewhere in the stats and I haven't found it yet, they don't explain to you what each character ultimate does. I was even thinking about making a guide myself to help other players of the game. Not saying I'm gonna do it, but there was a chance that if I had time, I would.
Ready to blast something.
This is also the first time you actually see an actual human being.
Kaboom!
That's done, so we gotta reach the dojo. But the gameplay is the most problematic thing with the game.
Well, it is quiet.
It's not always that fun.
Too quiet.
They are here, waiting for the best moment.
Traitor!
Yeah, I like this because it's digging into STORMSHADOW and Snake Eyes past. I got a funny feeling Snake Eyes is going to show up along the way. So, once again, I talked about how this game caters mainly to fans of the series more so than anyone. If you're looking for a action shooter co-op game, you may want to play this.
Ready
But
to
if
blast
you don't love the
something.
characters and the lore of G.I. Joe and don't know about it, you may get too frustrated with the gameplay to the point that you do not want to play it. Oh. I think for me, because I had that background, that is why I like the game and kept playing.
Weaklings.
These guys really seem to love you. Must be that charming personality of yours.
Firefly cutting jokes at STORMSHADOW. It's funny. And that's kind of cool too. The characters react to each other. I like how the story is told very well, especially when you're talking. I don't really like how the grenades work either. It's just a simple, like, you can hold it and toss it whenever you get ready. You can hold this thing forever. Then when you aim it. But enemies are so fast and frantic and move so often, you're probably gonna miss them anyway. I'm just being real. That's what's gonna happen. So we've talked about the gameplay. We talked about the story. We talked about things that I like and then what I don't like. Now I want to talk about the graphics. The graphics and the art style of this game, I like, even though it's not straight up Generation 1. But it caters to the Generation 1 series. It's part of the classified figurines. They do have new figurines and comic books out based upon the same artwork. And this is a very good representation of it. I like it because, like I said, it's similar to G1. So, if you're a fan of Generation 1 Transformers, you're going to like the art, you're going to like these characters because they're very similar to their generation. And I think that was the whole plan, to keep it close to Generation 1 cartoons if they possibly could, but adapted to it for a new generation. We've seen that a lot with Hasbro and everything that Hasbro's been doing lately. It's about trying to do it and cater it to a new generation. But that's very cool. That's very cool indeed. So
You've been marked.
I will probably still give more review tidbits as I play this, but I'm gonna go ahead and mark it off for what I think about this game. Once again, as I said in my first time review, I think it is mainly for fans of G.I. Joe. Or if you're a fan of co-op shooters, any co-op games, and you got a friend to play, at home or locally somewhere, then all means, you definitely will love this game. Outside of that, stay clear of it, because if you're looking for an online game, this is not an online game. If you're I don't know, if you're looking for something that's very deep and cinematic, while this game carries a great story, I don't know how I got the venomous skin. I didn't even see what I picked up. It was so slow, but you guys know there's some stuff back here. I feel like they updated this game or something. It is playing a little bit better. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my little review. Like I said, I hope you guys stick around for some more of this, as I'm gonna play through this entire mission. Now, one of the things is they have side objectives. We talked about the side objectives.
Ready to blast something.
But these maps are so huge. Like sometimes, like you're not gonna be able to. It'll take some time to really find your way around. And if you're looking to like move on, you're not gonna really like explore every nook and cranny. But if you do that, you're gonna find some cool things and some cool unlockables. So once again, that's adding to the replay value of the game, which is very cool for guys like me that are probably gonna play this game and not want to put it down, because we know
Please
we're not gonna
explain
get
something to me, Ninja.
game.
How can one like you feel while doing this?
Your mocking is moot, mercenary. We train from birth yet to honor strength. The Arashikage have made an empire, a form of art off of this. Thus, this legacy belongs to the strongest among us. They will not defend it. They are not worthy of either its power or protection. Not that one such as yourself could understand.
You must be fun at parties.
Firefly cutting them jokes, man. Like I said, it's entertaining for a G.I. Joe fan. If you got into the classified series and just want to know more, you know someone and you just like, okay, I want to expand my G.I. Joe classified experience, this game would probably be a good thing to go along with it. I understand there's some people out there that like collectibles. You want to collect some more G.I. Joe things. This game may be a perfect thing to add to your collection for G.I. Joe classified or G.I. Joe items in general. I suggest to get it. You will have some fun with it. You will have some great nostalgia moments, things like that. Now, some of these sounds of these guns, that's another thing. That's a gripe that I have. Like, these guns, okay? These guns.
You've been marked!
Oh, those are mine.
Yoink!
Okay, I went this direction because I was thinking it might have been some kind of... Sometimes there's a delay when you pick up things and don't tell you what it is. Wow. Let's try it again. I died. Also, a lot of times there's no reason to pick up guns. You'll just pick the gun you have. Unless you run out of ammo or something.
Boom!
Lucky in this video I didn't run out of ammo that much, but there's some missions where you're gonna constantly run out of ammo. It's gonna get on your nerves. Alright, there go a collectible. So I should have a new comment section. I don't want to die again.
You've been marked.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm not sure what that does. I do not know. I'm hoping that those drones are going out and killing them, them Firefly drones, but I don't know for sure. I'm just hoping.
Yoink.
Now I stole 2 of the Asharakage scrolls. Hoping there was some more over here. A lot of these items aren't even highlighted. You'll just walk somewhere and it'll say pick up or something like that. So they're gonna be hard to find, but once again, it adds to the replay ability of put something. Got a neon skin. See, these things would have been extra cool if there was some online, so my issue with the game. Now, it doesn't kill the game, but if there was some online, it would have been even better. You know what I mean? Like, but I think because it's not balanced. The game's not balanced, they know that.
Let's dispatch these pests quickly.
We need to survive until the charge explodes. I hope you guys enjoyed this special review walkthrough with me. It's one of my first in a long time. It's the beginning of a new era for me, so it's very important to me, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, I'm sure I'll get better with doing it and playing and talking about it at the same time. Believe it or not, gaming and conversating is a skill. A lot of people cannot do it. And I have health issues that kind of interfere with me doing it. But I feel like I'm doing pretty good with my head. Just gotta hold out a couple more minutes. Firefly wasn't that bad. I thought he was going to be extremely bad, but on this difficulty, he really wasn't that bad. Alright, less than 50 seconds. Let me go ahead and start shooting out. Oh my god.
Quickly.
As soon as I talk trash, bad things happen. Just gonna hide over here before I get my shield back.
See more boom.
At the end of the video, I will recuperate some of the things I said and give you an overall summary again. But everything, oh my god, everything will be bookmarked in the video as far as like what I talked about and when. That gun itself is dangerous. If you shoot it in the wrong place, I think it's giving me damage.
Boom!
That's the problem. You gotta be careful with that gun. Yeah, I did it right there.
Fly, my pretties!
Firefly definitely has my favorite ultimate though. Sending out those drones. 'Cause I'm pretty sure now they're attacking us.
Yoink!
Close, I don't want to mess this up this time.
Ready to blast something! Kaboom!
Also, man, I hope you guys stick around to see my entire adventure through this game with my commentary, my experience, my impressions of going through it. I also like playing all types of games that, especially if it involves like 90
Yes. Happy memories.
cartoons and entertainment. Oh my god, I'm all about that. All right, we done this, so we can go ahead and go up.
Ready to blast something! Yoink!
Don't want to go in just yet. I want to explore around here, see what I can find, because I kind of want to see if I can. I just got a funny feeling there's a scroll. That third scroll may be close by. Or a skin.
Boom!
Firefly apparently has a noob tube.
Need more boom!
I like that line. He needs more boom. I search high and low. I don't see anything around here. I'm gonna go ahead and go inside. Oh! Let's go on inside.
Well, that was, easy. So many problems for such a little thing.
Let's move. They are not far.
You are a disgrace to your clan, STORMSHADOW. One I promise to remove.
Where is Snake Eyes?
I'll spare him the pity of defeating you. Dojo!
Alright. Boss battle. Defeat Scarlett. I got a funny feeling I missed that other one early on in the map somewhere.
Strictly business.
Use my new coup. Come on, Scarlett. Stop playing.
This will only sting a little.
Okay, okay. I see you, Scarlett.
Need more boom. Kaboom!
This will only sting a little.
Need more boom. Need more boom.
See how it's hard for me to get a grenade on her because she's so fast and frantic.
Need more boom.
This will only sting a little.
You talk too much, lady.
And that completes this mission. So that's mission 9, made in Japan, and my review of the game as well. Hope you guys enjoyed this. And like I said, this is pretty much how I'm gonna be doing on the channel. You're gonna be seeing reviews occasionally within my walkthroughs. It's gonna go in my review playlist of, you know, I've had all types of reviews throughout time. But where I'm at right now in my life and really trying to enjoy games, I like the idea of doing it like this. Okay. So this game, you've been warned. I'm not saying it's not a fun game. If you like a challenge, definitely pick this up. You want a shooter challenge. If you're a G.I. Joe fan, definitely pick this up. If you're not one of those types of people, this may not be a game for you. Also, if you want to do some co-op with a person, this game might be for you. But it's kind of, the gameplay is kind of frantic and irritating at times. So if you don't really care about the characters or anything, you may not decide to play the games. Once again, I'm gonna give a big shout out to Game Mill. They hooked me up with a code for this game, and it's just been great for them. They also hooked me up with Cobra Kai. Also doing Cobra Kai on the channel. Make sure you stick around to check that out as well. But now that everything's been said, I'll see you back soon for mission 10. And yeah, with that being said, I'll see you guys next show, next video. I'm out of here. Peace.